Well, g'day tubes, how's she going? Pretty good here. So we're running a line out here. We're gonna try to saw cut these other ones, as drunk as I am again today. I've been drinking all day. No, I haven't actually, I don't drink. Huh. I don't know what happened with those lines, but I'm gonna blame it on Dylan. Should really use a chalk line on these, but I don't know how the chalk line would work on this. I'm just gonna use this line again and just go and try to stay that ½ inch away. I mean, it's going to be a little swirly squirrely. It's fine. Maybe we'll just do zigzags and drive on. But got our water out here. We're going to hook that on and see if we can keep some of that dust down and give her some more cutting here. Should be good. But I got the boots on, of course, other boots on, because I think this is going to get real mucky. It's going to mix with all this water and make a real big mess out here. So probably have to do some washing after, and might even have to pressure wash it. So the line looks great. These lines look great if you look like this. It's perfect. I don't know what happened down there. Too much whiskey. And this one's not so bad. It's not too bad. But anyways, this should help for the winter to sit like this. We'll just have to make sure that these get blown out real good. And that should help for the winter while it sits here in the cold. And if it has to lift, it'll expand into those joints a bit, right? And otherwise it would lift and it would probably going to make its own joints, let's say. But anyways, we'll get her all hooked up here, get the water turned on, fire the saw up, got to fill it up too, I'm sure. And we'll try cutting. Here we go. Okay, looks like I got a small leak there, but I'm not going to be too worried about that. We'll just turn this valve on here and see. Oh yeah. Should work pretty good. Should keep the dust down a little bit anyways. It'll just make a real big messy mess, I bet. But we got water here, we might as well try to use it. So away we go. faster, surprisingly, with the water. I guess. I don't know. Still took a while, but not too bad. But yeah, you can see the mucky mess, right? But this would have been all in the airs and stuff, right? So now we got to try to wash that off, I guess. See, can get some of that to rinse off, but see how straight our line is. I don't know. Might have done better that time. It was cutting like butter. It definitely makes a difference, but we'll let that saw rest a minute. We'll unhook that wire. See if we can flush some of this off of here now. I think that's the worst thing to start, is this guy with basically only one hand. Okay, now, the water's still running there. This thing's kind of cool. It actually shuts itself off. Wow. So that actually holds the pressure back until you flop that thing on, so that's not bad. Good idea. Still leaking there a bit, but all right, let's check our drunk lines here and see how we did. Oh, a little screwed up at the end there, but mostly all not too bad. I see I got some water on the lens. Oh boy. Probably need it cleaned anyways. There we go. Is that better? Yeah, still pretty drunk. Yeah, still pretty drunk. Didn't do too bad from the first line into about the middle, and then got drunk again. So anyways, happens. Like I was saying, when we start using this in here, you're probably not going to notice that anyways. All right, now we'll see if it's the same length. Pretty good. Uh-huh. Definitely high in that middle though. Definitely high in the lower here for sure. Boy, we should have really had I should have really had one of those, laser detector on that guy, on the stick. And then, you know, we could have set a point over there and then beep, beep, beep. Oh, gotta come up a bit, throw a bit more in there, level it out. We needed more guys too, though. I think that was the problem. I would have been right in there, you know, if I could have, but this had to stop me, so that sucks. But anyways, one more line to cut and we've got her. That's good. That'd be roughly an 8-foot square. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. Well, with these boots are a little bit bigger, it's probably 8. Roughly. This one I did a little shorter here, as you can see, like the size of this square, the size of this square, and this is a bit smaller. Only because if I had equalized all three like this into 3, I would have had to cut another line. I'm like, I really don't want to cut any more lines. Yeah, we're definitely high right here. I should get my laser out and just see how far off, because this is going to potentially mess up my walls. You know what I mean? Like this one's going to be a bit shorter over here on the very top when we go to put the roof on, so the roof's going to end up being all wacky because the foundation isn't really super great. Oh man, my skin's all falling off. That's nasty. Haven't used that hand really for a while, I guess, and the skin's just basically sitting there. But anyways, we'll give this one a cut. We'll check the saw here for fuel. It's kind of a neat cap on this guy too. It's like an adult-proof cap. Push down and twist. Oh, she burnt up a little bit. Not terrible bad though. 50 to 1. Yeah, should be good. This thing's weird. It's got tons of power, it seems. And then all of a sudden you'll hit a spot and it's like, and then it, you know, you let it off a bit and it comes back. But anyways, I'm going pretty much the full depth of the blade on this too, which is pretty much getting you to basically underneath here, right? So you can see I'm down. That should be pretty good. It's about as deep as I can go anyways with that. So but let's set up here. Maybe I'll throw you over on the far side over there. We'll just do one big cut here, get her done. Alright, I think that's got the worst of her. Now we probably should go shut that water off because it's perfectly good, clean, soft water coming out of there. That's the side of the house with the soft water taps on. I got a tap on the other side of the house, which I might actually pressure wash this thing off too with my pressure washer. Just this hose doesn't put out enough, for some reason, I don't know why, it doesn't put out enough pressure to run the pressure washer. So I got a lot more on the other side, and that's the one I put in for water in the garden, and it works really good. So there we go. That coupler thing kind of fell apart. I don't know why. It's in my hand and it just fell apart. I'm not too sure what happened there. I think that went in there. This, well, I'm not really 100% sure now. I think there was probably a spring or something in here too, but I'm not sure, because this definitely looks like it fits in there, but that's not going to open up, I don't think. Well, that's interesting. I would presume it would go no? Go that way, maybe? I don't know, I didn't really pay too much attention to it, I guess. I just seen it laying out there. This definitely goes probably in this thing here. Which kind of means that this, so when the pressure comes, it would push that open. Which kind of means that this should go in here, I would think. No, it might have really buggered it up now. Can't do it with one hand. Well, anyways, I'll have to figure that out. But anyways, there we go. I guess I'll go shut that water off, and we're looking good. That should stay fairly good for the winter. I guess we should look and see how this line come out. Drunk as a drunk skunk. For some reason at the end, it was not terrible bad. The end, I don't know, it just was going over towards that line more, and I just could not get her back. So I just kind of kept cutting without trying to cut the line, but anyways, there we go. That saw worked great. Oh man, that'll work a lot nicer with the water too, a lot cleaner too, right? So, but you can see I still got some muddy crap in these lines. Probably should have a real good blasting out. But yeah, no, worked good. Good little saw. Now it's all completely dirty. Should probably try to rinse some of that crap off of there because it'll dry on there. You'll never get it off. Well, we'll want to protect this investment, I guess, so I gave it a little dusting off with the brush, like a car brush. Probably should check the filters too. The little screwdriver that we need to take the filter off. We'll have a look in there and make sure it didn't get all soaked up. Alright. Do the bottom ones here first. Still a bunch of water coming out. When I worked at the rental, my boss just took these things right to the pressure washer when they come back. Can't say I'm super enthusiastic about how they mounted these filters on here, though. They could have maybe done like a quick release thing or something, but I guess this is a definite she's on. I think one of them, they just had like a snap thing on the back, and maybe it didn't hold nice or something, I don't know. I'd say we probably got an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours on this saw, just cutting this floor, so I think it worked pretty good. Definitely worth the investment. Of course, in Canada, we kind of get screwed with prices, you know. So this was not cheap, but it's good for cutting other things too, right? Metal and stone and brick and asphalt. Here are all the motorcycles going out. It's supposed to get super cold. Well, it's actually pretty good in there. Super cold in the next couple of days, so that's kind of why I wanted to do this too. It's not too bad in there. A little bit of water in here, but it feels dry, so it definitely sealed up good. I already blew this out from the other day, so that's good. And this little guy here, it's pretty good too. Yeah, I'm not too concerned about that. And it's funny that they put a little tab in there. I don't really know what that does. It doesn't seem to do anything. Anyways. That. Oh, all right way there, bud. So yeah, I'll have to give that a pressure wash. Might not get it this year though. I don't know. We'll see. I mean, it's not really hot out here, but man, I'm sweating. That made me work a bit. I'm not liking how tight this one screw's getting here either. That doesn't seem right. I don't know. Should go all in nice and easy like this one. I don't know why that one's being... Maybe the threads are weird on it. I don't know. Alright, there we go. Good little saw. I was really happy how it worked. It did work a lot better with the water. Still not too sure why the little coupler fell apart here, but I guess they're cheap. You can get them any garden store. I don't think that's coming out of there again. I don't think I put that in right. Yeah, anyways, it's all good. I'll have to figure it out someday. I should probably make sure this is blown out of here too. Ugh. Super good. Alright, that's it for today. Thanks again for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. I'm going to sit down for a bit. And you guys have a good one. Thanks again for watching.